Alright, so made a few adjustments, got a few upgrades. We're still not all the way there yet, but 1.3 mil damage base. It's coming along pretty well. I got more crit damage now. I ran
I am returning to town.
level 50 Torment 11 Greater Rift in 1 minute and 59 seconds. I'm gonna try another one and see what time I got. I got really lucky with the map last time. With the same character. Like, yeah, see, look, 159, personal best. I just did that, literally the rift before. And I did, like, if anything, it should be the same or better, right? If my character's the same or slightly upgraded. But nah, it's fucking a minute 22 slower. It's literally almost double the time. This is 159, it took 122 longer, almost double. Near double the time to complete. That's like, to me, that's a problem. Like, why don't you just, all you have to do is just every time that you have data like this is telling me that I literally did them back to back, the same difficulty and these maps, these tile sets that I was given in this one, immediately labeled just like I said, B tier, C tier as far as speed. Maybe they already have that and they're just cucking you. I don't know. But it's like, bro, it's not hard to just take the best times and just take those maps and then just keep giving those maps to the characters. The builds that fit those maps, those are the ones that you should be giving to people. They shouldn't have to keep re-rolling till they get the one that fits their character. That's fucking stupid. And then, like, why does this have nothing? Like, I can't even modify anything about this rift at all. Like, why? Like, and all I can do on this is change the difficulty and then empower it. So I can pay gold to get a chance to get another gem or another bonus for your gem, you know, upgrade, which is basically just whatever. It's fucking faster and more affordable to just run another rift. Right? So why can I not customize anything about this as far as the tile sets? Why can I not customize anything about this with the tile sets? There should be some other checkbox here that allows me to pick, like, yes, I want that one, the desert one that's wide open. I want this one that's wide open, this one that's wide open, and then whatever that costs to click that, whether it's gold or any of these crafting materials like Death Breath, like Forgotten Souls, whatever the fuck, these Hellfire things, have a way to put that into, like, this is like where on release of the game, it's cool, it's okay. But after a decade plus, like, the fact that you haven't added this shit, that, like, if I could just go in and do it, I would have just done that shit already. Why aren't you doing that? I don't know. It's odd. It's odd that you would, like, you know, make Diablo Immortal, but, like, not just, like, put another checkbox here for me to, like, expand the end game of this game that people paid money for. You know what I mean? Like, why are you so willing to suck the dicks of those people who are so fucking shithead that they can't even buy a game? They can't even, like, fucking justify purchasing a retail game. So you have to fucking fuck over dummies instead who won't buy a game, but they'll spend money in a game that's free. Like, that's fucking pathetic, dude. Like, it has nothing to do with even games at that point, or gameplay, or, like, skills or anything. It's literally just a slot machine. Yeah, so it's like, it's not really about the, I don't really care about, like, the score. It's not about beating the score. It's not that I want to beat, I think that's important to emphasize. It's not that I want to beat the score. I don't care about that, because, like, that's gonna happen. That's the whole point, is, like, that's gonna happen anyways when you get the S tier maps, the big wide open ones where you can just chain a bunch of elite mobs and mobs together, AoE everything, and you fill up the whole bar for the rift on the first level. You don't even, and then other ones that are all hallways that I get back consecutive, I've literally ended up on the 4th, 5th level before I got enough to fill up the bar to spawn the boss. It's like, what the fuck, dude? So clearly these better maps, you know, it's like, it's not like a fucking secret or something. It's not something that only I know. It's like everybody who fucking plays knows this. So if that's the case, like, why wouldn't you just incorporate something into this rift spawner that allows you to, like, pay for with in-game currency and gold or whatever thing to like spawn the better maps. So I'm gonna waste time on the shitty ones. Like, come on, dude. Like, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Like, here's the thing. So they're on season 26 now, right? So every season there's something new, right? So there's at least one guy or some employees working on the content for that season, and whatever changes, balances, bug fixes, updates, you know, balancing, hot fix, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So there's at least a team of people doing that. So if you just allocate one tiny fraction of that so that you can have customizable rifts and that be built within the fucking 12 years that it's been out, like, that's all you had to do, was just make like one fraction of one human work on it so that after a decade it would be done. But there's nothing here. This is literally the same fucking shit. So what's important, I guess, the most important thing to take away from is bygones are bygones, whatever. People are just gonna forget about it in time and just move on to the next game, kind of, right? Slowly over time, like, more people tend towards the new games for the most part. Now all they're saying is like, oh, don't worry, Diablo 4 is not gonna be like Diablo Immortal. It's not gonna be monetized like that. The cash shop's not gonna be like that, which appeases anybody who gave a fuck about that or like didn't know that, which they're just fucking dumbasses anyways. Like, anybody who knows what's going on knew exactly what it was gonna be all along. Come on, it's a mobile game, obviously. Like, that's it's so like deliberate. It's like, yeah, not surprising at all. Like, nothing about it surprised me. So the fact that anybody would be surprised shows that they just have no fucking clue what's going on at all anyways, right? So the real people, the real players who've been playing since D1, D2, and that's what they want to see, is improvements in that. Not that you just like threw a new fucking skin on this game and like promised not to make as many fucking cash shop, you know, imposing aspects of the game like as in the mobile game. That's not enough, dude. Yeah, you're still gonna sell a lot of copies, of course, but so did Diablo 3. Diablo 3 sold 30 million copies and had one of the lowest Metacritic scores from user scores ever. It was like 3 or something, or 2. User score, here, show it. This is the meta score based on 86 critic reviews. There's one here that's 45. That's red. But the total user score after all these years, 9,971 total ratings, is 4.1. Like, honestly, I think this game fucking slaps now. I think it's actually really good and fun. Yeah, you mopped up like these obvious issues from release, and maybe some of the thing, like, for example, for me, like, I don't know, hot take, I guess, I don't know, not really, probably, but like, when all the shit went down originally with the auction houses and stuff, like, I actually liked the gold auction house. Like, I understand that like bots are farming for it and shit, and say they sell it for real money, but it's like, that shit's happening anyways, 100%. Doesn't matter whether you have the gold market, you know, in-game thing or whatever. But it was nice because you could search like literally by affixes, like, I need this and this and this on a shoulder or whatever, or on a ring, and you could find shit and be like, oh, this guy only wants 1 million gold, I got 10 million gold, easy. It was like gearing up in the beginning of when this game first released. It was super fucking helpful because it was hard to get good drops. At least like, that's how it felt, at least when it came out. I don't know, like, comparatively, like, what I've played this character, like, what, like, heroes, yeah, here we go, 36 hours total. 36 hours total to get to 1.3 million base damage. Like, no real life money spent, nothing, just fucking playing the game, you know, like chilling, playing, you know, like chilling, playing, going, playing. Chilling, playing the game, you know, like chilling, playing the game, you know, like chilling, playing.